to do. So many things, so many things, so many things that we have to do. I wish I had it more like a, so I don't have to be totally. Hey, Yvonne. Well, to get started in a minute, I need to find where I put the pattern at. That's what I need to do. But we shall see. I don't know why. We shall see. There we go. All right, let me find the pattern. I need to know test. Gotta test out the, and I need to thread my serger. I thought I was gonna be a little bit more prepared than this. Why does everything feel like it's shifted? Like I feel like, ooh, hold on, y'all, so y'all don't fall. I'm like, I feel like everything is like shifted here for some reason. I don't know. But hey V, oh, you made it, friend. So you're gonna be able to see how you do not have to be all nervous and stuff. Cause girl, we all be tripping. But thank you for joining. Oh, and V, I was asking too, what about, so see, Tytree goes live Thursdays at 9. Like, what time can you go live? And how long do you think that we need? Because we can do, I was asking you, like, I know this weekend is, what is it? Like a holiday, so I don't know if you had anything going on for that. But, child, I really want to make them pants. I might have to finagle some fabric over here, even if it's like just making a quick muslin first. Hey Kay, hey Janine, girl, you ain't gotta be you, okay? Be you. Ain't no behaving up, child. Please, we grown. But even when I'm on live too, I feel like I give y'all a version. I give y'all like the live version of me, because if you're not around me all the time, and I'm not live all the time, and I will not be live all the time, you wouldn't probably understand like some of the stuff that I do. And so I'm not going to be explained like on live just so you can catch up either. So, you know, I just do what I do. I try to be as authentic as I can be being on a screen, like I'm actually face to face talking to y'all, because it is a little weird. But, you know, you just do what you can do. And hope for the best, y'all. That's all I can say. But give me a second, because I'm trying to get these instructions and stuff all set up here. Because I've made, who got a lining? I've made this before, and both times that I've made it, I had an issue with the armhole. Like, I already told y'all I have big arms anyway. Of course, they're a little slimmer now since I lost weight, but they're still relatively big for my body. So I just added 1 inch on the top of the shoulder, because then it'll also give me a little bit more length at the bottom anyway, which I don't really care about. And to open up that armhole, so hopefully that works. But y'all, even in making this, I never realized that this version right here was actually pants. So this is still another jumpsuit. And y'all know I'm into jumpsuits right now. So yeah, I was like, oh my, I kept saying, what is the difference between view, you know what I mean, outside of putting the bottom part on there? But it was like, what was the difference between the views? And it never dawned on me that it's actually holes for the legs. So I was like, oh, I'm making this again, because I was pissed. So yeah, that is why I was like, And I think it's such a cute dress. Like, I think it's cute. You could wear for anywhere, any type of occasion. If you were going, because I wore it to a more of a dressier affair one time, and I just used a different type of fabric to make it more dressier. But you could tone it down. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know I like to do nice, quick patterns, but you could dress it up or dress it down depending on what type of fabric you use. It's always about the fabric choice anyway. So yeah, that's how we're gonna be rocking and rolling tonight. But let me do a test. Okay, so let me show y'all. So this is the fabrics that I'm gonna be using. I'm actually doing half and half, so it's, y'all know I love me a good color block. So we're color blocking / print blocking, I guess. So I'm using, they're kind of similar, but you can see they're different. So this is the fabric that I'm going to be using. I got this fabric from Gaffney's in Philly. And yeah, because I just wanted the color block. It was no rhyme or reason. It's just something I wanted to do. And so here we are. But let me just test this thread out with this, because I don't know what kind of thread, where I got that thread from. But this fabric also is a little light. Like, it was heavier when I got it, but after I washed it, it softened up a lot. So I was like, I don't know how to, I don't know how this is gonna turn out though. But we gonna see though. Cause I do like the feel of the fabric is really, I'm using this. It's really it's nice, but I just need it. I need to make sure it lays right. Hey Chris. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so this kind of gives you the vibe of like what it's going to look like. Half and I mean, it ain't that much off. You could tell that it's definitely different, but I really wanted to do some. The fabrics that I had to choose from wasn't giving me what I really wanted, so I was like, well, I do want to do 2 different colors, so we'll just rock with this. And I had my daughter with me. She was like, because she, she couldn't visualize it, so of course she just laughing at everything like, yeah, like that don't go. So, okay, so we about to get started. Oh, y'all, I gotta get y'all a word. Hold on, my mom did send me a thing today, so we gotta see what's the word of the day. Cause I don't be reading them, but she did send me one. So I feel like it'd be for us. And then I'll get into all my other shenanigans of what I want to get into. Because I haven't seen y'all in a couple of weeks. So the message for today is spread kindness wherever you go. It can make all the difference in someone's day. And it's all, normally it's 2 of them. So here's the other one. Life is hard, said the hedgehog. Yes, it is, said the bee. But don't give up now. We will get through this together. Okay. Oh, she sent them. See, I told you, look, the age over there laughing. My mom she just likes to do it. She's retired and that's what she, so I just let her be great. I'll be like, okay, mom, thanks a lot. Thank you a lot, Okay. You said, is that fine? No, I got this from Gaffney's in Philly. Hey, she. Nope, I got it from Gaffney's in Philly. So they probably use some of the same vendors. But yeah. That fabric was, how much was it at Fine Fabrics? Because it was $2.99. I think it was $2.99. I think it was $2.99 at Gaffney's. All right, we gotta, because I have to do the interface. I didn't do none of that, y'all. And I was so I was so prepared. Like yesterday had all this stuff. I did so much stuff yesterday. You wouldn't think I did today, but here we are. Get my water. Y'all staying hydrated. It was pouring down raining today. But it was hot this morning when I was outside walking, that's for sure. Hot. Okay. What do we need to do? What do we need to do? Cinch front, sections together at center front, leaving open. Oh, okay. So this. Y'all, you know what I did? Did I do that? No, I think I did it right. Hold on. You know how you have a moment? I was like, I think I put the two fact. I think I did it right. Hold on. I think I did it right. Hey, Diane. You said you think, oh, 490. Oh, okay. So I got a good deal there. I think I did it right. I was like, did I? Shit. It say at center back. I'll do one at a time because this fabric is super soft. Here's my pins. Yeah, it's raining on and off here, but when that rain starts coming down, baby, it is coming down. It is not playing no games. So, and it's been off and on for, it's been like this the last few days. Like Angel has not had practice. Either it was way too hot or it was raining. So, and she has a meet tomorrow, and of course tomorrow it still may rain, but I think it's like later on. So they'll probably be able to still get their track meet in. But yeah, it's been raining. Heavy. But what the heck? So everybody saw the pattern, right? Let me ask y'all a question. I want to talk about Frocktails a little bit too, but before I get in, I want to, well for one, because I haven't talked to y'all since. I mean, I know y'all saw the videos and stuff that everybody was posting, but I just want to say, like, if I didn't have already booked my Frocktails, I probably would not have went. Because, you know, life be lifing, and then you be like, child, get somebody. I know for me, I'd be like, get somebody else to do. I'm not in the mood. I don't feel like being bothered. But because it was already, like, I did it ahead of time, as I was getting closer to the time, it was so much stuff going on that I was just like, you just be like, forget it. I don't even feel like being bothered because you don't feel like going through all the hustle and bustle of, like, trying to go on a trip. You just want to pack and go. You don't want to have to make arrangements. You got to do this, check with this, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But like all of these things. And I told y'all, if you watch my journey for the weight loss thing, I shared a lot of the different stuff in those videos about how, hold up. Do this go all the way down? What's this 9 for? Y'all wait a minute. We gotta wait a minute because I'm like, I have these dots and notches and stuff here. I'm just trying to figure out who's who and what's what. And I'm doing the back first. But this is just the side. Okay, we still should be fine. I don't know what these like all these different markings is for. Do this thing have pockets? No, I ain't cut. There's no, even though you can put pockets on here though. So that is something. But I don't know what that. Oh, you know what? I marked it because it was just like the little mark there to say this is where your waistline is. But I marked it as if like it was for something. So that's what I was doing. Cause I'm like, wait a minute, what does this go to? Phew, child. I just be putting all every time I saw a little circle, I just put a mark there. Oh well. At least I double check and now I know what is going on. So anyway. So what the heck I was saying? Oh, so hey friend. Oh, you said it's storming right now? Yeah, I think the hey Shamir, I think the weather is hitting everybody. Cause Taiju was saying it was storming where she's at in Ohio. So I think it's just making its rounds and making sure it shows up for everybody. Like, 'cause this weather is definitely doing something. This is an easy, to me, I feel like this is an easy sew as well. It may take us just a little bit more time because I have not, which I'm sure y'all not gonna mind since some of my friends on here be talking about how I be getting off of here all fast. But I can't really like sew and talk like that. I mean, I do it because y'all been here and y'all see me every week. But sometimes this be a shit show. And it'd be like so many things I have to fix afterwards. But so I try to pick projects that don't really require a whole lot of thinking. But then I get on here and then just be getting confused, like out of nowhere. So there's that. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Y'all know I'll forget in a minute. You froze? Wait, here we go again. Are y'all froze? Can y'all hear me? Oh, you said you not. Hey, Fee, you not. Am I frozen or no? Yes, no, maybe so. Cause I'm like, I can see it on my other screen that I'm not frozen. So can somebody let me know? Can y'all hear me? Cause well, we not going to do like last time, having a whole conversation, and you can hear me. Oh no, no. Okay, y'all. Thank you. Okay. Cause we was in a group chat yesterday with my mom, and we thought it was people who had the Androids, but the phones was cutting up. And I said, well, you know what? The weather's been crazy. Like, technology is faulty. You know what I mean? It's not 100%. So, yeah, it was because they had everybody like in a little tangent. I'm like, hold on. It just could be, technology. And with all these storms and everything going on, it could be that. But I don't want to be on here talking. I'm going to find out ain't nobody here because you said yes, like, hey, Elisa. How you doing, friend? How's you doing? But yeah, yo, so back to the Chicago Frocktails. So what I wanted to say, for one, I had a very good time. As you can see, I tried to post all the videos that I had. For one, because I took the videos and then I could get it out my phone. But two, that the place was super cute. The vibes were vibing. Like, I think, I'm always, I love me a small intimate group. I love me a little intimate setting where it's not a whole lot of people. And I mean, they still had quite a few people, enough people. I want to say, I don't know, maybe 80, 90 people there. It was enough. It was still, quite a handful of people. But it allowed everyone to kind of just really mix and mingle. Like, it was quite a few people's first time ever coming to one. So they didn't know what to expect, and everybody just really had a good time, and we were just there. It's like like kids in the at the playground, just busting it up, dancing, laughing. The food was very good. They even had their drinks, but I usually like have my own little mixture because I don't really do a whole lot of fruity stuff because the sugar be too much for me. So I did have one of the margaritas, and it was tasty. You know what I mean? But I just don't do a lot of that sugar, so I didn't have you know, I know they had different things, and I only tried one of them, and that was really good. But the vibe was vibing. So I want to say for all of my friends that are like kind of be like me, and sometimes kind of, it's not that what I realized for me and why I had so much fun at Chicago Frocktails is because I said, you know what, this time, because I've been to a few of them, and the first one, I'm not gonna lie, it was like, it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I didn't really care for it too much. So I said, you know what, it's my first one. I'll try again. So my second one, I think, was Chicago Frocktails. And then I went to Baltimore then Baltimore Frocktails. And now Chicago Frocktails again. So I guess this is what, my fourth one that I've been to. So what I can say in my experience with them all, you said it looked like we had, yes, we had a very good time. What I can say with my experience with them all is, for me, I said this time, because I don't get an opportunity to go out and just be like me like that in my era of, you know, in my zone of creativity. You know what I mean? So that's just, I love to be around creatives. Like, I love creativity. I love artsy stuff and all of that. So the place was very artsy, and just being in a room full of people that, you know, making their own clothes and whatever, however designs they you know, decided to make. It was really nice to see. And so what I said to myself this time, it was like, Aisha, just go be you. Don't worry about nothing else. Just be who you know what I mean? Just be who you are. And whoever doesn't like it, that's fine. You don't worry about that, or who, and they love it, that's fine too. It's not about who's liking and who's not liking. It's about me just forgetting like all the stuff, leave everything at home, just go out and enjoy yourself. And baby, that's what I did. And when I tell you, I had the time of my life. Like, that whole I don't give a damn energy, I'm coming to have fun. Like, if you hear it, I'm like, if you hear Chicago Frocktails, then you're at a social event, so you're here to be social. So, you know, we just, and everybody literally was. It wasn't like no tug of war, pulling, no nothing. It just seemed like it was like a reunion. And a lot of the people, I had no idea who they were. I didn't even realize it was so many people in the sewing you know what I mean, in the sewing community overall. You know what I'm saying? It's so many different groups out there that of sewing. And I was like, well, who is this? What group? Clearly, child, I don't be knowing, because I was like, what? And it was so many people that were, you know, following me, but I had no idea who they were. But, you know, a lot of times it's because if we go live, and if they don't go live, or if they're not heavy on social media, you just don't know unless they say, oh, I'm so-and-so. Because one girl that came up to me, she was such a, oh my gosh, she was such a ball of energy. She knew so much, and I knew nothing in regard, you know, I knew nothing in regards for her, because she was like, oh, I just be watching, I be cracking up, and you know, I don't really say much. And then I'm like, that's why, because we just don't know. Hey, Sin. Hey, and so I was like, y'all, we got to do better with that. Like, you ain't, listen here. Everybody don't have time to like say something every single time somebody posts or do. Like, you'll see something, and I know me, I'm like, oh, that is so cute. And I can like it and, you know, keep moving a lot of times. But for me, I do make it a thing to, even if I don't fully know who they are, but if I like what they got on what they post, to say something, because that's the way, that's how they know, like, hey, this is me, you know what I mean? Or you just letting them know that I like, you know, your post or whatever. But yeah, I was like, you know, was being very intentional about making like real connections, you know what I mean? And so it was very different for me, because I kind of pushed myself a little bit more this time to actually like just going around and speaking to everybody. Because normally, like, I don't mind speaking to people, but am I like going out my way and doing, like, no, I generally don't do that. But it's not really about going out your way. It's really about just trying something different, like getting out of the comfort zone of what you're used to. Like, imagine traveling to do the same things you do at home, like, all the time. Like, I don't know, it seems a little weird. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to make it my business to really come, you know, get out here and network and connect. And And that's exactly what happened. So what I'm saying that is, so all my friends on here who, you know, homebodies, I ain't gonna say no names. But just like be intentional about going. You may not have to get on a plane, but if you have a local event or something going on, it's nudging you to like you want to go, but your comfort zone is like, you know, maybe next time. It may not be a next time. You know what I mean? Life is really too short. I don't know about y'all, but I know when I go on social media, I'm so tired of seeing rest in peace videos and going too soon and all of those things. Like, we really don't know how much time we have on planet Earth. Okay, and Earth is ghetto, but nonetheless, we're here. And so I really would encourage you to just try. I know there's a lot of events coming up. So if you are going to any event, go with the intention to connect, like make genuine connections, because there's a lot of dope people out here that I didn't even know. I thought it was just me. Just kidding, you know, just kidding. But no, it is a lot of dope people out here, but we don't know. Like, if nobody say nothing, we not gonna know. You might, that person that, you know what I mean, it could be the connect that you needed for something that you working on that nobody knows about. You just never know. And so for me, I enjoyed myself so much because it was like, not only did I have a good time, but my inner child did too. And so, and I needed that. Like, I really needed that because I was sharing about, in some of my YouTube posts that I was talking about previously, I was sharing about, I just like, I know it sounds harsh to say, you know, especially being a mom, but sometimes I really can't stand it. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like being a mom. I don't like that, the fact that I have to share my time and I have to work around. Like, I'm the one that's working, and yet I have to work around to do the things that I work hard to do. You know what I mean? Like, it's sometimes, and I love my children dearly, and they know I will ride for them at any minute of the day. But sometimes, let me just say this. Yeah, and I was going through it. And I didn't even know how to really talk about it because I come from a background of where I feel like the entity, I want to just say the entity or the group of people that I was around during those times where I felt as though they were supposed to be a help, that it's almost like they had the mentality of, well, they went through it and they survived it, so you can too. Baby, just because you survived it does not mean that we all supposed to be like in this survival mode. If you knew it was hard and it did not work for you, then why would you encourage, you know what I mean, encourage that for someone else? And so when I would have these thoughts, I used to think something was really wrong with me because of the thoughts that I had pertaining to motherhood and pertaining to being a wife and, you know, all of that stuff. I just thought it was not fair. And I was like, all y'all sitting here glorifying marriage and please. I was like, single is the thing, okay? Single is the thing. Because some of y'all married folks is y'all singly married, right? And this was used to be my thing. When and again, this is not to shade. I'm talking about my thought process. Well, people are still like that now, but that's not really my thought process of it now. But it was like people really used to hide behind marriage and hide behind, like, as if marriage was going to cover everything, as if like, and that really was not the case. And a lot of it do stem from church, but it stemmed from like family. It took all the pain and the suffering that I went through that made me realize that this shit ain't right. Something's wrong with it. Like, it just wouldn't sit well with me. And even though I tried to be like obedient in the teachings, my spirit, it was like, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and I'm gonna have to like roll out of here, because it's just, it don't feel right. It's not sitting right with me. Something is not right. And I could not figure out to the T like what it was. And so I just left the church, and, you know, yeah. And that was that. But what I want to say is when you grow up, because I grew up in the church, believe it or not, I grew up in the church. Y'all saw me singing while we was at the spot at the dance spot, and he just decided he wanted to put on some gospel. Okay, but I was, you know what I mean? Because you that stuff don't ever leave you. And don't get me wrong, I love God, and I thought it was very funny, because I feel like God is comical too. Like, hello, we wouldn't have comedians if we didn't. But anyway, it was when I tell you it's the type of carrying on, like I said in my post, this is the type of carrying on I like. Now the Bible thumpers were probably would have, woo child, it had them in the tizzy. But for me, and my faith or whatever, I was just fine. Like, I was just fine. So you said you was singly married, but it's free now. I know that's right. Girl, I know that's right. So y'all don't understand. And also too, so if you're on my email list, when people purchase stuff from me, like I it's more like I treat my emails too like a little vlog, because I don't get the opportunity. Sometimes when I'm talking, as y'all see now, I will probably bounce around because my brain, I'm an Aquarius, y'all. I'm an air sign. We constantly, like, our brains be going. My mouth be trying to catch up with it, and it don't. So it'd be like, so I be jumping all around. So when I type, like when I write, it's more common. I'll be like, girl, who wrote this? Like, I don't know. But so anyway, if you're on my email list and you had then you saw the email today, and it was talking about flying high, flying high in July. So, and what that basically was talking about was that, y'all know, Bold is the foundation of everything that I do, is the foundation of my brand, is the foundation of my life. And so one of the things about flying high in July is picking something bold for yourself. It don't have to be big and extravagant, but it's something obtainable that pushes you, though. Not something like you drink. Like for me, my fly high in July is about being more vulnerable. Like, you guys are here, and I know everybody that pops in through on my lives on Tuesdays are not my good and faithful people, but it doesn't matter, because I feel like if people roll in, and if you come in at a time where I'm saying something, it might just be for you to hear. Like, I'm not worried or concerned about that. But for a long time, it was very hard for me to share anything about me. I'm like, think what you want, baby. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't care. Say what you want, think what you want, have at it. You know what I mean? But getting beyond that point, I feel like we all have something that someone else needs. And so we all have those group of people like that are supposed to hear it from us. So I always think about that. Sometimes I'm like, I don't get somebody else, you know what I mean? Y'all know I'm quick on to get somebody else to do it. But I said my fly high in July was me being more vulnerable and sharing some things. And then y'all also get a better understanding of why I do what I do and how I do. And if you don't understand, that's fine too. I mean, it may not be for you to understand. Maybe you don't care nothing about that. You just happy to be here. Who knows? You know what I mean? Who knows? But for me, being more vulnerable and sharing some stuff, because when I grew up, like it was a lot. As a kid, I also feel like I'm living backwards. So I really am a big kid at heart. But when I handle my business, baby, I handle my business. But when I have my time to be a big kid, I am a big freaking kid. And so I know that can throw some people off sometimes. And again, that's okay, because I'm also in the era about, I'm not going to be explaining stuff. Like, if you're on my lives, then you're going to understand and you'll know like what the what is. But if you're not, and you just jump in and you be like, well, wait a minute, I saw her last week and she was all this, and then today she's like a thick. Yeah, I'll be like, okay, clearly you're new here. So some things just don't require an explanation anyway. You know what I mean? My joy should not offend you. You know what I mean? Me smiling and happy should not offend you. And if it does, that is a you thing, baby. That is a you thing. But I realized that throughout the years, and I'm not going to be a preachy, but I do believe in God. I also believe in my ancestors. I believe in angels. I was one of those kids that's talked to the trees when I was younger. and out in nature and looking at the birds and animals coming up to you and stuff like that. I was always one of those ones that felt like that meant something and that was about something. And then, you know, growing up, child, especially in the black house, you don't talk about this stuff there, because my mom used to always say, "You're such a," she always said, "You're such a strange child." You know what I mean? And so I'd be like, okay. I was very misunderstood even as a child. But you know, it is what it is. But when you grow up in that, it kind of pushes you to just be quiet. You know what I mean? So a long time I was quiet, and when I couldn't speak, I started to just sew, and I would allow my clothes to speak, you know, for me. But I would always write up something to talk about, like the outfit or whatever. But it was just something that I just could not get myself to speak about. And y'all, I did not see which one was the front or which is the back. Ooh, hold on. Let me see. I think if who, hold on, y'all. Ooh, okay. Found it. It has the marking on there. I was like, ooh, child, I don't know which one is going to be the front. But this is the back, so you could kind of see what is giving right now. Okay, we're going to press out the front. We're going to press here out the front. This fabric is so like, I would not recommend, I wouldn't wear this on a super hot day, because it's definitely giving like this thing is going to stick right to you. Okay. Y'all know how them weaves be that be like need to come out and they just like paste it to you. I feel like this is how this would be. If it's like super hot and sticky, if it's more of a flowy day, then yeah, I think this will work. But not on no real super hot, like how it's been hot. Unless you're going somewhere where it's completely air conditioned, this could work. But this is giving very much like you can come out here in the humidity if you want to. This not gonna be flowy anymore. That thing gonna be like, shoo. You know what I mean? But yeah, friends. So anyway, what I would encourage you all for you, y'all know I like a challenge, but this ain't nothing where y'all gotta go and post and say something to me and all that stuff. Is you can do it within yourself. You can do it within yourself, or if you want to share to hold, be held accountable, then so be it. But I would encourage you to help you fly high in July is to do something this month that challenges you to come up higher, to level you up. Okay? That's what I want to say. That's what I would challenge you to do. Are y'all up for the challenge and all? Y'all up for the challenge and all? Spider-Man, did you like my live, Spider-Man? You said you a big ass kid too. Yeah, shoot. Sometimes it was irresponsible. I mean, we adapt. Stuff happens, okay? Like stuff happens, but you live and you learn. Like we was talking about on your live V. Like it's an L. You know what I mean? It's a lesson, regardless of what it is. It's still a lesson learned. Whether it's a lesson that you care to repeat or not, it's still a lesson learned. And I think we need more humanitarian, like more human being in this world instead of like, we're not robots. Like, sometimes I'll be really wondering, like, are you guys, like, hello, do you have a pulse? Like, are you real? Some of the stuff that I be seeing, it be irking me. Like, what is wrong with people? Like, we all make mistakes. Like, we go through stuff. Shit happens. Like, life happens. But yeah, it just be some really weird activity. And I'd be like, child, y'all, please get somebody else to do it. Okay? Get somebody else to do it. But I would encourage y'all. So y'all up on a challenge and all. You could just put an emoji. You don't have to say right what it is. You up for it? Okay, B. Okay. You said you've been trying to do that more. Yeah, Armina, because girl, you've been killing. I said Armina got her own little flow on YouTube, honey. I said you better come on, Jersey girl. You can hear that. You can hear that North Jersey in your voice. Are you from North Jersey, right? Because if you're not, you definitely got a North Jersey accent. I know if I don't know nothing else, I know my girl Tydri, she be up for all the challenges. But Tydri is that she is really that girl, like that friend that be like, friend, you need to do this, post it, do this. Girl, she got me. I was up at until 4 something this morning just working. And I was, redoing some videos. Y'all, if y'all got old videos from whenever and you here on YouTube, put them things on YouTube. I was like, I forgot all about, this and that. So I said, I'm going to post them on YouTube because they're not on YouTube. So you just never know. And also, too, me, another thing of mine is getting more comfortable with just posting my stuff and just, just see, because I've been posting at different times and stuff too. To me, I don't really see like it makes a difference. Because sometimes I'll post something one day, but it really hits on another day. And sometimes it'll hit on that day. So it just, I can't. And that's the one thing I cannot do is sit here and the metrics and be worried about. Some people love to get all into the number. That is not me. I'm like, look, do you want me to get into numbers or do you want me to post? Because I can't do both. I cannot do both. So we're gonna have to pick one. I'm just not in it to do both. B, did you ever get back to me on the date? Do I need to scroll back? Cause girl, we doing them pants. We are doing them pants. So anyway, we'll pencil that and we'll get together on that. But I just thought about them pants. I really want to try. I think they would look cute on me, but I don't know because they look really cute on you. So I really want to try them. But anyway, yes. Y'all definitely make a real bold move this month for yourself. Challenge yourself. I have quite a few things that I'm gonna be doing. Some of them are personal, so they're holding near dear to my heart. But you'll start to see once you'll be able to pick up some of it because you'll see the difference. Hopefully, I'm kind of saying something without saying it, but you'll see. But anyway, yeah, I'm just challenging myself to really try something different. I should have wrote one a bit because now I still don't remember which one is the front and which one is the back. Beep boop, beep boop. Oh, I'll be able to figure it out because of the marking on here. Okay. But yeah, I want y'all to do that. Really want y'all to do that. And so yeah, so Frocktails, once again, when I tell you, ooh, child, I had a good old time. I went out stepping. I wasn't really stepping though. I didn't post my videos because child, I just post Carol's, because y'all would never really see her in her element. And I told her when her hands go up like this, because even when she was lying there, I said, girl, when you put your hands up like this, you get ready to go to work. Because it don't matter what she do. She always be like this. I was cracking up. I was so shocked when she got out there and did the boots on the ground. That is not a line dance I particularly care for. But because of the fact it gives me steps. And, it's an it thing right now. So I said, I don't care. I'm going to do it because I know how to do it. But it's not one that I'll be like, oh, let's do boots on the ground. Never. That is not. But there are some other ones that I want y'all to learn. I'm going to be posting. I did a line dance. I think I told y'all about that. Back on Mother's Day, I still had never posted it. I'm going to post it this week, though. Still had never posted it. But I feel like if y'all really want to learn, I don't know how we can do it, though. I think more so probably like on TikTok. Because you could just play the music and you can have at least, the 9 people up there or whatever. Because I don't want to do like Zoom or something like, no. But if y'all want to do some line dancing, to break up with all the walking, I can teach y'all a line dance. So at least everybody can at least know one of them. Wasn't she getting it? She was getting it. Child, I said, girl. And so I was supposed to go to a Chicago stepping class here. It was going to be in Philly, though, on Saturday. But I ain't going to lie, y'all. They don't do it like Chicago does. And I want the Chicago way. So I was like, God, can we make a way so that I can just go out there and give me some this is just a small thing. I'm just asking, fly in, get some lessons, fly out, come back. Just a little small thing because I enjoy that. Once I get that child, I don't even know. I don't even know. It's going to be over. Between that and line dancing, I do want to get back into skating, but skating is like kind of on a back burner right now because of them other two. So I do want to get in that and pole dancing. So those are like my four things, that, believe it or not, yeah, me and my grown self that I'm going to tackle every last one of them. Watch me. Watch me. I really am. All right, so now we are sewing the sides, the front. Oh yeah. We're sewing up the sides. Sewing up the sides now. It was fun, Armenia. You have to be there. You have to come next time. You definitely have to come if you can. Like Baltimore Frocktails, I think is the next one. I'll be at Baltimore Frocktails. Is anybody on here going to Baltimore Frocktails? I just love that theme. Okay, I was like, because that's a challenge for me. That theme is definitely because sporty is really not my jam. Chic is, but not sporty. So I said, well, how can I put those two together? Then my brain got the like all of it. And also that week of Baltimore Frocktails is also going to be my week of the hackathon. Y'all, please, I hope that you are participating in the hackathon. Chris, and now she has her co-host, Diana. I hope I'm saying her name right. Lord Jesus, I hope I'm saying her name right. That is co-hosting with Chris for the hackathon. And she put a lot of work in it. So, and her cute little accent. Y'all, please make sure that y'all support the challenge and make something. You got several categories to choose from. Y'all could come be with me and do menswear, okay? Y'all could do some menswear, but if not, you have several ones that you can choose from, and it's a lot of gifts that are going to be that you can win. So yeah, I'm even going to try to do one because we can't enter, of course, for our own week, which makes sense because that will be all the way kind of cheating. But a little cheating ain't hurt nobody. Well, it hurted a lot of people actually. Oh God, y'all, I've been up since I went to sleep at 4, but I was up at 9. So this is now the silly part is coming out, unfortunately. But yeah. You just finished your hackathon, Felicia? You said you hyped for you need to be. Cause you be busting them out. So I can't wait to see what everybody does. And I can't stress enough that Chris really brought out like we are like worldwide with this hackathon because it's so many nationalities going on in different countries. And so I said, well, my God. Like I said, look at these little cute and they little accents. They probably think we have accents. But I guess we do compared to them, right? Because my girlfriend used to always say when I was at Alabama, she said, well, down here, you the one with the accent. Because I just like, oh, look at that little accent. It's so cute. She was like, well, you in our territory. You the one with the accent. I was like, okay, well, you right. I don't know. I just don't feel like Northerners, well, to a degree, don't have an accent like that. But I guess we all do in a sense. But anyway. You can't wait, Chris? I can't either. I said Kizzy. I knew Kizzy was gonna come with her video. for her video. But I didn't even think that they would do a pattern like that. I was like, I'm thinking it was going to be like a shirt or something, the way how, but yeah, now it kind of makes sense of why she was like stressing. But I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, it really is. It's cute. So y'all make sure y'all join and make sure you follow the rules. Because I don't know them all handy, but they are posted, okay? They are posted. Make sure you tag and collaborate and do all the things so you can get your right, you know what I mean? Make sure you be a contestant. You can win your prizes. Okay. But, and I know there's several other challenges going. I think BSA has one, but I think they extended the deadline for that. I need to check that because I feel like I might have even already had something that, I don't know. And then I know, see, you see what I'm saying? Now, everybody's names and stuff be right there. And then when I want to start talking about stuff, it just escapes me. But y'all know who I'm talking about. Has the Simplicity Rochelle. There we go. Hot diggity damn. Has one that's out for, I think, this month as well. So it's a lot of different challenges. But I feel like challenges help to keep us on our toes. You know what I mean? And if you can't do them, you can't do them. Don't let that discourage you, of course. But if you can tap into one of them, 2, 3, or all of them, child, go ahead. Me, I don't be having the time. Like if I was married to like a billionaire or a millionaire or just a man with a whole lot of money, child, he just enough to take care of me and all my needs, you know what I mean? All that stuff. Nice little pension and stuff. And I could be home and just, he's like, go ahead, girl, and do whatever you want to do because I'm here to serve you. I could do all of those things too. But he not here yet. I think he's on his way. I don't know if it's express mail or seems like it's coming on a donkey, but a camel's back. But I don't know. But until then, you know, I'm going to try to do as many as I can to stay in the flow of things. But I really be feeling sad sometimes because I just miss a lot of stuff because I don't have the time. I do not have the time. So, you know. But definitely get into it if you can. If you can, get into it. So y'all, I ask y'all something too. So someone asked me to be a part of a fashion show. I think it's in October. But so I made something for her before some years ago and her daughter. And so she was like, girl, I've been up on your page and I've seen so much stuff and they having a fashion show. They're hosting a fashion show, but she was like, it was for her church. And I was like, I said, you sure you got the right person? Because I was like, did you go through my pages? I don't feel like my stuff is like catered. I'm not saying that church people cannot wear my stuff, but it's not like catered to the church. So I want to make sure that you don't want me to be making something and be altered to like church attire, because that's not happening. And so she was like, sent me these things back like real quick, was like, oh no, like I will wear this, I will wear this, I will wear this, like all these different things. She was like, girl, no, we not like that over here. She was like, it was me and another designer, I think it was a man or somebody, I don't know, that she was like, but she was giving me these dates, like if these dates would work, and they will also have tables, like if I wanted to sell something or whatever. But yo, I haven't really been crazy on the selling side, because again, I don't have the time, like my space. I was like, I don't really want to be sewing that much, you know, for people no more. I'll take my, you know, a few clients, but I don't know. Like, it's not, I thought that would be something I would be doing forever. And yeah, no, it's not working out that way. So I was like, So what do y'all think? Do y'all think I should do it? Because I did now. I love me a good fashion show. Like, I do love fashion shows. I love the hustle and bustle about fashion shows. All of the, like, I love everything about it. Like, people be going crazy, and I was so calm. I was in, I did Philly Fashion Week one year, and everybody running all around, and I was just as calm. And they like, why are you so calm? I'm just like, I mean, I love it. You know what I mean? I love it here. Plus, I had all of my stuff together too. But I did have to hand sew up a dress on a model, like right then and there. And when I tell you that was that was the dress. It's actually that one that's, y'all can't even see it. This one right here. And do y'all know who, oh my God, I can't even think of her name. But she is like I don't even want to call it the ringleader. But I'm not pulling it. But can y'all see? Can y'all see that right there? Let me pull. I always kept that because, can I flip this around? Oh, yeah, I can. It's this one. This one right here. I had to sew on the model. And it was really, it reminds you of like really like the 7999 dress, but it was more so of like the fabric of or whatever. And they loved this. And I was like, this was a dress that took like no time to do. And I was shocked, like that was the one. And even when she did my critique and she was like, your stuff is really awesome, like you'll go places and blah 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 blah, but she was like, this look right here is the thing, like do more of this. And I was like, really, like I kind of got offended because I was like, I did so much on these other ones and this is the one that I barely did nothing on, and you gonna tell me this was the thing? But she wasn't lying though, because child, and she wasn't lying. Okay, she was not lying. Oh, but you think I should do it? Nobody else. Be the only one that think I should do it. I was. That's what I was thinking. I wasn't going to do like no whole collection because when I did Fashion Week, I think I had like 12 pieces. I'm like, nah. But I think I should do like maybe my all-time faves. But I was kind of tossing it up because I was like, but if people want something to be made, like it's kind of like. But maybe I'm overthinker. I am working on that. But I was like, girl, I mean, you could simply just say no. But just being able to show, your work, since it is something that I love to do. So, and I wanted to do then I was thinking too of why I was like, well, if I do it, that gives me the opportunity to do the fashion show, and I didn't have to do all the work to put one on. You know what I mean? They're going already hosting, and I'm sure it's not going to be like no runway, this, that, or whatever, because it's a church event. But it could be, because y'all, these churches, there'd be a lot going on. So I don't know. So I was like, it was kind of been a toss up. So I said, you know what? When I go live, I'm gonna ask y'all to see what y'all think, and then I will kind of make a decision from there. So you saying, yeah, do it. Fee, you saying do it too? Okay. So I'll keep y'all posted on that, because I was like, I don't know if I would have. All right, so now we have that. Now I didn't do the interfacing, so we need to go ahead and do the interfacing so that, because this is not long, so I'm doing more talking with y'all. That's kind of having this go a little bit longer, but I did not interface my pieces ahead of time, so I need to do that. And I need to get me some more interfacing. I be holding on to my interfacing for dear life. Some of this stuff probably really need to be in the trash. But and I be having scrap, so I'm going to have to scrap this together, because yeah, we don't have it. All right, so this piece is the front. So, do you cut your interfacing out first, or do you put your pieces on there and then? Me, I used to cut out my interfacing like with my pattern piece, but it never matches. So now I just lay my pieces on the interfacing, and then cut them out after I already put it on the interfacing. So it ain't gonna keep playing in my face like it used to. But something got in my throat. Unfortunately, we're working with scraps here, so I'm gonna do it. Something really got in my throat. It got in here good too. Lord, where is this? Yeah, I have to normally lay my pieces on here, and then I will cut them out after I press it on, because they don't be lining up, and I don't have time for the games, so yeah. Before the turn. You said it depends on your favorite. Okay. I guess, yeah, that would make sense too. But I know doing it this way, I don't have no issues. Because I got tired of it. Oh, it must be sticky stuff on this side. I'm like, why is it? Oh, that defeats the purpose. So we don't want. Don't. Shishi, you still here? Did y'all see Shishi? I don't know if she posted it on TikTok or not, or even on here, but on she posted it on Instagram of that outfit. Now I want to make that. I do have that pattern somewhere, and I was looking for it the other day, but it must be in like the pile that I was not trying to go in. And I'm like, I now want to make that, like, minus the collar and the buttons. Like, buttons is not my thing. So, but that shirt is, that whole outfit is so cute. And now I'm like, oh, I want to make it. I think it's a McCall's, but don't quote me on that. But I believe that pattern is a McCall's pattern. And I want to make all 3 pieces too. That's why we be needing y'all to make the stuff so we can see what it look like. You saw, yeah, isn't it so cute? It is like really cute. I really want to probably definitely in some sort of print, but because that's 3 pieces, I'm gonna have to figure out what type of print I want to do that in. But I'm like, I really do want to make that. I never really was like a duster type of chick either, but that's giving me kind of like a almost like a duster vibe. But it's just really cute. So I said, okay, this looks like something I might have to go ahead and tap into, because I do like it. Now I have to find the pattern. Now I've seen that pattern so many times, and of course now that I want it and looking for it, I don't have. I mean, I know it's in here, but it's like I just can't get right to it. It's probably in a bin in here that I really was not trying to go. I wasn't trying to go to, but Guess we're going to do what we gotta do. Oh wow, it's only 8:07. Well, it's a good thing I didn't have this part done because we would have really been moving. I thought it was a later than that, but it's not. Oh, it's Simplicity 9756. Okay, Lisa, thank you. Oh, I thought it was McCall's. It's a Simplicity. Okay. I know I have it, so it's just again a matter of just finding it. All right, we got that one. This is the front. Now, let's interface the back. Because I still need to put the markings on here too. That. I'm getting so sleepy. Hopefully we can scrap. I might have to. I know Carol would hate this, but I have to scrap these pieces together for this interfacing. We don't have enough. And the way I'm sitting here cutting it is like, child, you ain't trying to have enough. But this is really all that was left. All right. Oh boy. All right, here we go. Because we need to save these pieces to go for that next piece. Otherwise, we're not gonna make it. So this could. Cut all this excess scraps off, just in case we need it. Which I don't think I'm gonna have to use like all of this, but you never know. Oh, it's the holiday. Y'all doing and you know, if you celebrate or even if you don't, like you still might be going out or doing something. Is anybody doing something this weekend? The 4th is what, Friday? I don't have no plans. Zero. Anybody else doing anything? Y'all chilling, going out, relaxing. I didn't realize how many cancers we had in the community. We got a lot of cancers in the building. Cancers are sweethearts. I heard that Cancer men are too. I've never dated one, so I don't know. But the female Cancer, my mom is a Cancer. The one thing I do know about Cancers is they're like workaholics. And this is just my observation of the ones that I know, like workaholics, good hearts, will curse you out in a minute. Like very, like, speak their mind. But cursing you out is not necessarily like the first thing they're going to do though. But if they had to, they will. Yeah, that's my take on Cancers. Oh, you a Cancer too, V? Let me find out. You a Cancer girl? Yeah, Cancers are, again, that's my my thing. But I've heard that Cancer men are like super loving and stuff like that. But I don't know. I know a Cancer man, but I mean, I don't know him like that to know all that. But the little thing that I do know about him, he appears to be um, like a gentleman, but he also could play that, use that for his good too. You know what I mean? Like y'all know, little Casanova type. Mm-hmm. It's the vibe that it's giving. But outside of that, what I know about him, he's cool. But yeah, I've never dated one to know how accurate that is. But to yeah, for females, like I definitely rock with the Cancers. Y'all know I'm an astrology girl. I love astrology. V, when your birthday? We know Chris' birthday is tomorrow. Grace's birthday was today. Also another, who else? Oh, Key birthday is today too. Chardonnay birthday, I think, was yesterday. I'll be home on Sunday, as far as I know. Your birthday's the 8th? Oh my goodness. You want to do it on Sunday? I'll be home Sunday. I think. Yeah, I should be home. I don't have nothing. When I tell you I have nothing going on, I don't have nothing going on. You dated a Cancer? You want to share? Do you want to, or you want to wait? How was it? You being a Cancer and they being a Cancer, did that work? I don't know. People say you dating your sign. I don't think I would want to date an Aquarius. I don't think I would. So I think me dealing with me is enough. So yeah, I don't think I would want to date. Being cool with one, because probably we could definitely understand each other. I think that would be cool, but I don't think I can. You say he was sweet? Oh, he was? Did he turn sour? What happened? Look, I'm like, well, what happened then? But no, sometimes, like you be in different growths in your life. And so it just wasn't a, energetic match for that time. You know what I mean? That's a nice way to say it, because even if they was an asshole and you just don't want to do all that, you just be like, it just wasn't an energetic match. It just didn't work out. It just was like. But no, I've heard that, like, when somebody said, she was like, oh, girl. I was like, oh, what? They was like, them Cancers, they did. But, that's not going to apply to everybody. But I will say that the one that I do know definitely is a good vibe. Well, I want to say, yeah, I mean, every time they're a good vibe. But, it was just some things that I was like, but they're cool though. So I wasn't, it's not like was interested in dating them. So it didn't really, all that extra stuff didn't really matter. But that's what I heard. That's what I heard, child. That's what I heard. They real, they take care of you and all that kind of stuff. Like they just real. So, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. No, that piece is not good. That piece is not. Oh, nice. That's good. Hey, Marcy. How are you, new friend? Yeah, but that's cool, though. That is really cool. I don't say catch you some. Boy. Um, yeah. It's always a nice thing, too, when you, even if you dated somebody. But people said that, too, because even I was having a conversation. It's funny, ironically, with the cancer person guy. And I was telling about friends, and he was like, people normally say that's what you've been friends with somebody a long time, and they usually be the one. I said, I think in some cases that do, but that's, again, it's not in all, not in all cases where, like, everything just ain't for everybody. You can still be friends with somebody a long time, and don't mean y'all should get together. It's so many different scenarios. That's why I feel like we need to humanize, like, experience, because just because this happened this way for one person does not mean that it's going to happen that way for you. And if it doesn't happen that way for you, that's not a thing to say, oh, something is wrong with you, or something is right. It's just like, that wasn't your thing. You know what I mean? Like, that just wasn't your thing. That's it. But now it's kind of like, if this is not like this and this is not like that, then that means, like, no, that means that this is not like this and that's not like that. That's what that means. Like, let's stop trying to, make it be all extra. But I had to learn it, like I said, on my own, because listening to different folks, it was too much. It was like too much. So I decided on myself. I said, you know what? I should do your own, like, just figure it out. Go through trial and error, because this ain't working. These people gonna have you out here doing all the wrong things. And that's what we don't want. Let me get my little board, because I need to cut these out. Shout out for the little Big Macs. The big Macs and the little Big Macs. Because I do not want to use these scissors to cut this out. So we're going to cut this bad boy out right here. On my that way I don't even have to move. Ah! Yeah. I can see that. You know what is so crazy? I can see that though, because I can see that. Not like saying for you. I'm just saying, again, with the experience that just in conversation that I had with the person that was a Cancer, it's like, and I feel like a lot of guys low key be wanting that. They don't say it, but it's like their actions, knowing damn well that is not you, but it's kind of like, let me see if I can bend her will to. And it's like, nah. You knew damn well that wasn't me from the jump, bro. But they'll try it. But oh, poor Tank. V, what state are you in? Because I asked you that on your live like 5 times, but I know you was trying to get through, and it was like, you're going live. Because are you here on the East Coast? Like, I feel like you are, but I didn't know if you were, like, what state you were in. Who's about that is that me? I know that's right. I know that's right. Oh, you in Georgia? Okay. Dang, we got a lot of people in Georgia. Sheesh. How you be making it out there with that traffic? You may not. I don't know if all the different parts of Georgia, because when you think of Georgia, the first thing that comes to mind be like Atlanta, and I'm like, there is more to Georgia than Atlanta. So, but you still probably gotta come in through the Atlanta airport. So I do not miss coming up. there. I remember that little train thing. I was like, look, this is too much. It's too busy. It's just way too much. You got to go on this little train just to get out the damn airport. There be a lot going on. That's the one thing I don't miss about going to Atlanta. But yeah, we can connect because we can do it Sunday if you want. Did y'all say, so nobody doing nothing this weekend? Y'all helping me with my memory though, because I'm like, didn't I ask them today? Nobody answer me. You said nobody doing nothing? I mean, that's cool because our holiday done passed. But family, my thing is the family, family get-togethers or whatever. Just if you could stay in your family, child, I will go ahead. Because I said, who's having something? I can go get a plate. Ain't nobody saying a word. Nobody has said nothing of that. And anything was going on. I said, dang. Maybe I won't be getting a plate then. Maybe I won't be. That's fine. All right, we got to put the markings on there. Make sure we transfer the markings. This is over here. I didn't bring anything to do no markings. So I'm just going to use this little pen. Why not? Because I don't feel like getting up. Nope, let's do it right. It will be me that the ink will go through and mess up my... So let's get our little chalk and do things decency and in order. You said screw this weekend, I'll be at the workout. Oh, you working over the weekend? What you do? Oh, why? What you doing overtime? Wait, you know what? Why do I think like you be off on a week? You have your days off be like different. I don't know why I just be thinking, because the way we be talking, child, I be forgetting that you be even at work. But I don't know why I thought you was off on the weekends. So, well, I guess there's that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, because you know what? I think I have a lot of different stuff that I need to do. So I was like, look, I'm probably be the same way. For real though. Because I ain't trying to go nowhere where I got to make something, do this, do that. I don't really think I want to be bothered. I can clean my apartment and get some stuff done. So I think I'm going to be on. Oh, yeah, Friday. I know Friday's the holiday. So, oh, yeah, you are off on the weekends. Okay. Oh, you know what? It's because them other job, your other stuff that where you was fake working at. That's what it was. But I don't know. I felt like at some point you did work Saturdays or something. I think, and then your schedule must have changed because I felt like you worked on Saturdays. But yeah, I forgot Friday. So yeah, I guess a lot of people gonna be off or work on Friday. But yeah, it's been dead. Like normally, you already know where the spots, what stuff is gonna be going on. But nope, nothing. I don't know of nothing. me. I think also too, like as you get older, like all that running and ripping. Now I like when I have my allotted time of going out, but when that time is over, I be like, hold on, I need to recruit. So I'll see y'all in a few weeks. But yeah. Yeah. Plus these people don't be knowing how to act outside. So hopefully this year people know how to conduct themselves. Do y'all little fireworks or whatever y'all doing and go home. No, not all that extra stuff. Hey, Sebs. I know that's right. I know that's right, Tidry. Now it's like super quiet. Sorry, y'all. This part the boring. Child. I should have just did this yesterday, but I was like, I don't feel like it. And then now, look at us. In here trying to cut all this out. But we done with that part, so now I just need to put the markings on here. And then we can proceed. Here we go. Mixing. I think I asked y'all before about these arrows that be on here. I forgot what y'all said they were for. Because I'm like, I don't know if I should put a marking for it or not. But you be putting different markings on here, then it be confusing you on what's supposed to be happening, because on the directions, it don't say nothing about those markings. So then you just be like, well, what was this part for? All right, so that's view. Which view am I doing? D. So let's go to the next page. Because we are kind of done with that part. I was supposed to sew the bottom part. Oh crap, I didn't do that. Sorry. Let's mark there. All right. Y'all, again, I get these little pencils from the, these little markers from the Dollar Tree. They work fine for me. They chalk markers, but when I mark my stuff, the markings do not come off. So I got so many of them. I was like, because one day I got, I just got a couple, and I went back in the store and it was like 0 in there. So when I saw them again, best to believe I went and kind of stocked up on them, because I do like them. They work fine. So apparently I was supposed to also do this bottom part too. So yeah, let's go ahead on and do that. go ahead on and sew up this bottom part. So we're going to create these legs that I never knew existed. Never knew. So we're going to do that. All right. Y'all gotta give me some space here. There's too much going on. I'm going to move over here. Thank you. It's too much. I need room. Oh, I don't use Twitch. But yeah, thanks, Diane. There are people using it. I don't have time for all these platforms. I'm barely keeping up with the ones I've been using for years. So to try to get onto a new, I know a lot of people went to Twitch when TikTok decided to be shady. But yeah, I wasn't doing all that. I said I had to make it work with, I had to make it work with the platforms I was already on. But I don't know. I don't know if a lot of I feel like a lot of people have it, but I'm not sure exactly who all goes on there. So V, you be on Twitch too? Yeah, that was a little bit too much for me. I decided when all that went down, I just was going to focus on YouTube because I actually do like YouTube. Because again, I be watching. I use YouTube for a lot of things, so yeah. And I like to see people's pages where they're doing multiple things, like different stuff. I know a lot of people do their pages for just sewing, which is fine. But I think it's a great place to kind of be able to share and explain stuff. You know, it's more of a longer form platform, so you don't have to feel like you got to rush everything in 2 seconds. Because we don't have time. But, oh, I was about to say, if everybody could like the live, but everybody did like the live. Y'all better come on. Thank you so much. Dang, I was just getting ready because you know you gotta say your little spiel. I looked up, it's hot. Everybody did like the live. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I appreciate y'all for being here every week. Trust and believe me, I know and recognize all of y'all that come every week. And I do greatly appreciate it. Because you could be, which I know you probably over there doing, you know, what you doing. But like giving me that watch time. I appreciate it very much. And y'all, I put a video up now. If you're not, so I made this. I put a video up that I made this French toast using high fiber and high protein bread. And the bread is really good. The bread tastes like regular bread to me because I'm a bread girl. I love bread. And I also started using their bagels too. Bagels are absolutely delicious. Like it tastes regular. Like it really does taste regular. So, but I know when I had my colonoscopy back in whenever that was, my you know, everything was fine for the most part, but they did say they had to move, I was like, take what from where? But he was just like, everything's good, you know, just I would just suggest add a little bit more fiber into your diet. But child, as soon as I thought about that, I was thinking about like apples. You know how your mind goes to the thing that you know. I was like, I'm not an apple girl. I was like, I gotta figure out. And come to find out, there's so many other foods that has fiber in them that you can eat. And so, like I said, I eat bread every day, just about every day. So now I have bread. Now I was like, now I can eat more bread because I done found the bread that's lower in calories, and it's also, I'm getting my protein and I'm getting my fiber. Like, what? Look at God. So, yeah. Yes, yes. But anyway, I was saying all that because as I was recording it and I was trying to show the inside of the pan, like to see like it cooks the same way. Cause you know how people be like when you tell them about something, like, child, I ain't gonna be. So I was telling this to see how I cook it up, and my damn phone fell right in the pan. I was like, we still gonna keep going though. After I had to clean all the grease off and everything else, but I was like, we gonna keep on going. I put it right in that video. I was gonna see if anybody was gonna say something or notice it, but I did mention it even in there, but I sure did drop my damn phone right in the pan. I was so pissed, like, but I said we leaving it because this is not about perfection. My phone works fine, it still was working, but we leave. Oh, I was so bad, like, God damn it. So when I say when y'all out here creating and doing y'all content, listen, the struggle be real. But if you still out here and putting that stuff out, I commend you. Keep going. Because as I'm saying it to you, I'm saying it to me too. Sometimes I be like, child, but keep going. Oh, okay. Yep, I sure did. I just was like, yep, and here we are. Because I was going to cut it out, but I was like, no, because I don't want y'all, I'm not perfect. And you know, that's another thing with me too. I've always had this like, I had a shirt that said that I, created some years ago that said I don't look like what I've been through. And so don't get me wrong, like a lot of years when you learn how to mask the things that you have going on, but when it's time, like I feel like I'm being called to like you remove all of those. So it is not like I'm intentionally trying to wear masks, but it's like it's also too of you're online and you're talking like y'all are looking at me and I'm looking at me talking to y'all. You know what I mean? Like it's very weird. But I'm trying to be as personable as I possibly can in such an odd way. But yeah, I was like, I don't like it even when I come on my lives. Like, I normally have to have my little cute earrings on, maybe have one of my t-shirts or whatever. Today it was just it was busy. And so I didn't get it. I said I wanted to take my shower after the live. So yeah, y'all gonna get the workout, Aisha. And I was like, and that's fine. But I was like, girl, you can put some earrings on though. But I was like, I don't even feel like it. So this is really a thing for me because I'm an earrings girl. Like I have to have earrings on. So see, this is a bold thing that I'm doing right now. Didn't even realize that was a whole nother thing. Because Aisha don't go. I have a pair of earrings in my car. I have a pair of earrings in my pocketbook, and those are backup earrings, like the backup for the backup. That's how much I don't play about earrings. I remember one time, and I was rushing, and Angel had a track meet, and we were on our way, and I had to stop at the Acme. I was like, I kept saying I'm missing something. I went like this and looked like, oh, shit. Do you think? I mean, them earrings was raggedy, but guess what? I went right in that Acme and on that little jinky little thing and bought a pair of earrings because my whole day would have been so off. And I had a bag that I normally didn't bring, so it was a mess. I know people be like, child, oh well, but not me. I was like, I need some earrings. I don't do wrinkles, and I gotta have earrings. You say you, you said I what? You didn't. You didn't notice what today with the earrings, or you talk about in the video when I dropped the phone in the damn pan. Yeah, that was a hot mess. But it kind of felt like on a French toast instead of the like in the pan. But I cleaned it up real fast, and I said I'll clean the rest up because if I would have stood there, the video wouldn't have got done. So I was like, let me just go right on because yeah, we're gonna keep going. Even in some of my other videos, I was slurring, making up words. I was like, girl, what are you saying? We just kept going. Oh, you said the earrings? You said, yeah, I need my earrings. And you know, I always say too, like I have a round face and like a full head, you know, semi on the bigger side. I be needing me my earrings. But tonight I said, girl, I just didn't feel like it. Plus I need to get in the shirt. What is, nah. So yes. Y'all, please don't. I, I sewn over my I tore that thing up. Not supposed to sew over your needles because that thing did just pop right back in my face. It was the ball though that popped back in my face. That's what I hit. But still, not supposed to be sewing over these needles. But I did. So but where did the actual pen go though? The pen must have flew out another way. Okay. Cause I don't see it. I don't know where I don't know where it went, but it's gone. Okay, so there's a marking. Here we go. Here we go. A marking over here that it's supposed to stop at. I think I'm supposed to. So now we're creating the hole for the bottom. I was supposed to sew all of that all in one continuous stitch, but I did not because I was looking at the directions for another view instead of this one. So yeah, I don't really think it's gonna matter. So I think the front and the back is kind of shaped the same, so does it even matter which one's like the front and which one's the back? Because they're identical. Because remember, I should have marked, remember I was like, which one is the front? I don't even know. Now I don't know again. But they look exactly the same. I think, well, you know what? When I put on a facing, because they have, I'll probably be able to tell from that point. But we are almost done, y'all. I gotta, once I create the hole to make the pants, we just gotta do the facing and that's it. So, it's like super quiet now. Now I wish I would have put that music on. Is it super quiet? Take these pins out. And this thing is super, I cut a medium. So that should give me a nice little loose fit. Because it's already like, of course, meant to be like oversized anyway. And I am actually sewing it up on a 5/8 of an inch. Because it seems like it's a lot of fabric. I mean, it takes a lot of fabric to make this. So, that depends, like over 4 yards. And that's for the medium. Like 4.5. So yeah. If you are interested in making this, just be prepared that it is a fabric guzzler. Just FYI. Definitely a fabric guzzler. I wonder if they even have that to cut it off on the tip, but I don't think it matters. Now let's do the other side. Yeah. This fabric is super soft though. I do like that, but it's giving, it'll be sticky and like, if it was super hot outside, it would be sticky. I don't want that. Can't believe all these years. This pattern is old. Like all these years, and I never recognized that those were pants. Like a jumpsuit. But I'm hoping too, by me adding an inch on the top, that now that armhole, because I don't know if y'all remember me, I made this on live before. I don't know what kind of, I don't know if I ever fit. I think I didn't like it. I don't know what what was, but it was very tight around my arm. It didn't fit. So knowing me, I probably wound up throwing it away. Knowing me, that's probably what I did. But I felt like I did it on live before, and I said, because even when I made it that other time, but I didn't remember because it was so long ago that of course I remembered it after the fact. But I was like, yeah, this arm, but I remember this time. Said we're gonna, since the arm part is a little weird, I just said we'll just add, just go ahead and add it at the top. And that should fix the problem. V, are you on IG? If you still here? Because I probably could just send you a message over there. We almost done. And see, that's the thing. I don't know how you... So all these gadgets I be having in here. This be going off, that be going off. I have to remember who's who and what's what. I'm like, what the heck is that? All right, so... Oh, this is talking about the hemming. You know, we're not going to hem anything yet. So let's do the front facing. We won't be doing any hemming on here. Oh, the front facing. My behind is definitely getting tired. Front facing. Okay. We're going to do this. Let's go. Oh, it's so dry. It's so quiet. I can't take it. Like dry. All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Did that. Right now, I'm gonna need the. I move all this stuff out the way. Use the iron. Don't need that. Stitch back facing sections together. Leaving above the lower stitch back facing to the front. Oh, at the sides. So I guess you're supposed to do. Let me press this front facing open. I don't know why these instructions sometimes it's like it's always like a lot of times too on live why they seem so confusing. Where am I putting on the side? It said on the sides, right? Yeah. Like they're like confusing, but they're not really. Oh, I guess it's the way how you gonna close. I'm saying here like why we're not. You know what? See, here goes my brain. Be always trying to figure everything out before you actually do it instead of just go ahead and do it. But I'm like, why aren't we? This is the bed. Like, why are we doing it like that? So let's just go ahead and follow it through. All my questions. Y'all, did y'all see about that? I'm sure y'all saw it. About the lady who, the business owner who was working so much and she died. Like she was gonna be off the next 3 days and she off for the rest of her life. I've never been that whole hustle. I mean, I get it. I get, you know, the grind, but it means nothing if you ain't here. You know what I mean? So y'all make sure I Taiju, I know I don't got to tell this to, but get your rest. Don't be out here on that. Because guess what? I mean, I know she already loved her business and was, you know, trying to get it in and all of that. But at the end of the day, we got to prioritize our health and sleep. Sleep has you know, a lot to do with it. And I'm not saying being lazy now. You're sleeping your life away, but rest is, what did they say? One of the, is it the 7 medicines? Or, but rest is a necessity for sure. That's how you reboot. Like your body needs that. It's like your like how we charge your battery is how, that's how we get recharged. Getting our rest. So if you don't get no rest, just like a phone, it eventually dies, right? Unless you charge it. So that's your charge, your rest. He needs that. That was like heartbreaking. I said, oh my gosh. That was not cool at all. So now, let's see here. Now we're going to be attaching. Lord, where's the top at? If I can, here we go. So now we will be attaching the fronts to the back. Okay, this is the front. So let's see. Let me make sure I'm doing it right. I'm getting ahead of myself. So you do it down. Is that just to one side? Hold on. Pin facing dimension centers of stitch front and back neck. Pivoting. Edge below small. All right, cool. I see this one side, but this other side, I'm like, well, what are they doing? How are they doing that? That's what I want to know. Oh. There should be no dot right there. Cool. Well, this is the front. So. I'm tripping. Ooh, I'm tripping. All right, y'all. So we pinning the face, and once I figure out which part I'm supposed to be pinning, we're gonna pin this facing. See, I'm telling you, I get borderline retarded when I get on here. Sometimes with these instructions. So. It happens. I know back in the day I jacked this part up because I made this thing probably like, I don't know, 10 years ago. And I know the first time, because I didn't understand it, I jacked it up, but I still wore it. I still wore it. I think that what the thing is, I'm looking at this, because for this part where this is the front. And in the front part, it should be sewn all the way down. I think how I'm holding it is making me confused. Doo-doo. They do have it folded. I'm like, well, how they have it? Making sure I'm doing it right. This thing is sending me, okay. So again, right now, what I'm doing is just pinning the facing all the way. Well, pinning it, I want to make sure that I pin it in the places it's supposed to be pinned. Because if not, oh, thank you. If not, then when it's time to flip this and all that, it's going to be wrong. And we already at the end. So y'all know how that happens. Like when you get to the end, and stuff be trying to, you know, play in your face. But this time, we're going to pray that it does not. We can just go ahead and finish it off. Look, I knew it was 9 o'clock because I'm like, ooh, child, it's like my time to be done. But we almost there. And plus, I want to show y'all like real quick because I need to get in the shower. But I'll throw it on so y'all can see. And then I'll finish it off later on this week. Because one thing about it, I will say I took out my pants. So I want to also fix those. Y'all remember my Enigma pants that I created off of sews.com and they were too big. So I took the waistband off. I'm going to also put, take it in the crotch area to take it in. And then put the waistband back on. And I think I'm going to, because I made a top to it too. But I think I'm going to add some, since I got a little bit of that fabric left, I'm going to add something to it so it doesn't look like a complete toddler top. So I think I'm going to do that as well. But we should, why this thing like bending? Something that I don't want, that ain't supposed to be doing that. Like, what is going on? All right. So that part. Well, I will say it's a good thing. Everything is lining up. It's matching up. So, be thankful for that. We got to be thankful for all the little things, big and small, because everything is lining up. So, the notches is matching up. Everything, yeah, everything is lining up to where it needs to be. And this fabric got like a slight little stretch in there. Just like a little bit. Oh, it's supposed to stop right here. I think I probably should put 2 pins here so to remember that that's where you need to stop. You need to stop right there. And I need to stop right there. Yeah, I'm trying to I'm trying to move a little bit faster because I'm tired. But then I'm like, girl, just take your time because I'm at the end. And it is okay. Like, y'all good. We at the end. Y'all give me like 15 minutes. And I guess, and that's just to sew it and to try it on. I will be out y'all here. Ooh. Now, didn't I just say everything was matching up? And here we go. Here we go. Guess who decided not to match up on this side? Oh, shit. Hey, why is this one? It's one of these. This so this is the side that is open. Cause I'm like one of these sides are open. Is this side? When did they put a hook and eye in here? I clearly, you know how they be doing stuff. I'm like, when did they start doing this? Because um, hold on. So when you get over here to this side, I did stop there, so I can see why they want you to stop there. So you can have that access over there. Did I do this like this before? Because this looks, I'm familiar to me. I'm going to just tell you that now. That don't look like what I've done before. All right, so we'll get back to that because I don't have time for that right now. If I have to work on that afterwards, I will, because I don't think that's going to stop me from being able to try it on. Because that part, it looks like I'm going to have to fold something under and do something to put a hook and eye right there. But I'm like, why do I? Hold on, y'all. Where's the opening at? Why is there opening? Where the hell is the opening? This looks like there's an opening somewhere, but where would the opening be? I mean, clearly it will be on that side, but why? It's not. Oh boy. It's almost like it can't be because we sewed up I know I followed this damn thing right. It might be just the way that they're showing that little piece, but no, I'm about to show y'all. I'm about to show y'all. Because now eyes confused. So you see, V, you see what I be talking about, girl? The habit suits all. I'm like, what? I don't even know what that is for. I'm really confused. Cause this goes like over your head. I don't remember you stepping into anything or. I don't know what that opening is for. Let me see this side. No, this side is longer too. Like I didn't add the extra inch. No, yes I did. I added on both of them, so why? Why? Or did I do it wrong? Did I do it wrong? Or maybe it's supposed to be. I don't know. Um, sure, I don't know what is happening. I don't know. Oh, I think maybe it's just when it goes to this side. I don't even know. It's just this one side. I think that whole one side is supposed to flip over. Child, Confucius done came in the building, okay? Confucius is here because I don't know. Told you right at the end. I just spoke too damn soon. But either way it goes, what I will do, okay, I'm about to sew up these the pieces that I do know. That's right. And what we could do is worry about that. Because it's that opening on that one side, but I'm not quite sure what that's all about. And yeah, I'll figure it out. It's probably my brain is not letting me process it all because my ass is tired. But we'll get through enough since y'all been here. I'm gonna show y'all. I'll figure it out. But right now my brain is not doing all of that. It's just not breaking all of that down. So what we're gonna do is the part that we can do, which is this part. One side. I'm trying to figure out that part really got me. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know. I mean, I know I'm gonna figure it out, but right now, my brain is, we just cruising. We on cruise control. It is not doing no extra thinking at all. So, yep. Shamir, when we gonna do that fanny? I can't even get it all the way out my mouth. I'm telling you, I have all the stuff. And I don't know if y'all remember back, or y'all do remember back when what was that, taupe something, Biani bag or something? I can't even think of the name of it. Oh, wait. Tribbiani, I think is what it's called. All that stuff you needed to do that bag, did it, and did. Never. So I was like, child, you know, you making bags and stuff, that stuff can get expensive. I'd rather just go buy my little cute little bags because, no. Not I. But I still have all of that stuff. So it's kind of like, well, what you gonna do with all this stuff? D rings and this ring and that. And I even had some, it's not vinyl. What did I have? Some fabric too that I was all hype about making that bag with. And some, the strap stuff, whatever it's called. But I just need somebody to like tell me what to do. All right, this is, we gonna take this piece and do this and do that. Like, I don't want to read no instructions. You said 2 weeks? Okay. You like over it. You done made so many of them. I know you probably like, girl, I'm over it. And it's okay. I completely understand. I was over it and I didn't even make one. So, But they so cute though. But I just, you know, I'm just like, well, I have a few of them here already. That's, you know. But it's cute when you can make one like with your own outfit, like your outfit. I was thinking like, oh, I can make one for Frocktails. You know, it definitely goes with their theme. But then I said, girl, you got a bag that you made, and it kind of can go with what I'm making too. So I was like, yeah, well, you got a point. I'm just not into, like, I be liking it. I be into it when y'all making it. But for me to actually go and just make one, it's like all of that go away. So I said, well, I think it's official that I am not a bad girl. That little cross sunshine bag, whatever, I don't know. That little one I made, I just better be happy with that. I was proud of that little bag. I think that was a wrap for me. So, it's okay. Oh, you got an order for one. Okay, with your order. Okay. That's fine. Just let me know. You know, I'm on your time, so let me know when so I can be ready, child. Did I get all the sides? I feel like I'm missing a side, though. I'm probably missing the side that I don't understand how I go. That's what I'm thinking of. What the hell is going on here? Let me turn this over, y'all, and see what is happening. Because what I'm going to wind up doing is showing y'all this. And I will figure it out because I don't even feel like it. I will figure out the rest, figure it out. What's going on with this side. I think I have an idea, though. But I don't feel like going through all that like right now. Tonight on this live. I'm running out of juice. But you'll be able to get the concept of it. If I did this shit right, you will. Which I did. It's just that side part. I don't know if I don't remember doing that hook and eye. I might have been YOLO then. During that time because, girl, what? I don't even think I sewn this up. Yeah. Which could be part of why the shit was all tight before. Because I got to do understitching and all that. So, yeah. We're just going to pin this up and act like all that is closed so I can show y'all what it looks like. And I still got to trim. I got to trim that down. It's not going to be a very good representation of like, dang. Aisha, you got to do better. This look a mess. Meaning I'm saying with the straps because the back part, the straps is not going to be on there. Because that part is still open a lot. But again, you'll still be able to get the gist of what is happening. I think I know what's going on here, but for right now, we're just gonna put a pin in there so I can try it on without it looking too crazy. It's going to look crazy, but tell you that damn, it's going to look a little crazy on a strap part. Then I gotta understitch it and all that, so it's gonna look crazy, but you'll be able to get the gist of it. Cause y'all, I'm running out. Your girl is running out of juice. You said clapper. Oh, that is something new to me. Yeah, you learn a lot of different things here on a. I love my. I be using my clapper all the time too. You be getting them seams. Oh my God, this is gonna look horrible. Ooh, child, this gonna look horrible. To try it on like this. Ooh, this gonna look bad. Mm. I didn't think it would be all. I didn't think it would be all this damn bad though. But it's gonna look bad. It's definitely gonna look bad from that top part. But we're gonna try it on. But you kind of get the gist of like how it's gonna be going. Um, my thing was it was about the pant, like the pants part, because I did not know that that was a whole thing. So hold on. All I gotta do is take this shirt off. I could have stood in there because y'all could see. Oh, look at the little opening for the leg. This don't even feel like I got nothing on. I'll be adding an inch of this shit is still tight. Um, oh my gosh, this is gonna be so. This is horrible. I don't know if this is the front or the back, but I will say, even me adding an inch up here with the arm, I still feel like that it is it's still tight. Now, don't get me wrong, I do have it bunched up and pinned, so you could kind of see. I do. I like though that the back. Oh, the thing that came out. Yeah. Sure, get your ass back. Nobody told you. You know how to say get your ass back in the house. Did nobody tell you to come outside? That's kind of like how it is. I have a sports bra on, so we good. But true. I don't freaking know. I'm trying to grab the piece. So once, hopefully, when I fix it, but you get the point of it, and then I gotta fix this part right here, cause child, I don't know what is going on right there. I think this should be the front though. I don't know. I don't know which one's the front and which one's the back. But you get the point of it outside of I do like how the back though comes down like that. You know, I'll be hot, but I need to fix that once I do the under, but I still feel like even with me adding the inch right here, that I still feel like these straps, this could be longer. Like it should have more room. So, but the legs, y'all see that? The feet are in there. I know it's horrible. You can't really get a full visual. Maybe better on this side since, because I don't know why the pins. This is the side that has everything open, so that's why I can't even get it. But it gives you, it's super, and you see this is a medium, and you see all of the room, like all of it that you still have there. So I like, it's super airy though. Super, super airy. But, yeah, I need to fix it because it's not really giving its true justice right now with that like that, and I don't like that. But it's so big. I'm like, it's still got so, it still has so much more room in here. Um, and I wouldn't. You could really put pockets here on the side if you wanted to, but this fabric is so light that if you put the pocket there, it just will be more so for show. If you put anything in the pocket, it's definitely gonna pull it down. Um, so I'm gonna need to. I'm gonna finish it off because right now I'm just not liking. Like I like the concept of it, but it's always something with this arm part, and I added an extra inch to it, so it should. I mean, it still may very well be fine because if you can see right here, like it's not as bad, but it's still to me. You see how to put my to me it's I felt like it still should have been more room because I added an extra inch to the top part. So, but it's not bad though. But if you could see, if I didn't add the inch, like that would have been freaking crazy. It would have been crazy. All this is that lining part. This is horrible. I really need to finish it, but I wanted to kind of show y'all what it would look like. Um, and this fabric is also super light too. So I feel like if you had one that was a little heavier weight, like have a little structure, more structure to it, it'll give it more. I feel like of like that kind of look. Because this one gives me more like balloony and not like real structured like how hers is. But that would be because this fabric is really light. Like if I didn't wash it, the weight of it before I washed it, I was like, oh, this is going to be perfect. But because of the fact that I washed it, it it softened up. So I don't know, child. I do not know. But nonetheless, I'm gonna finish it and I'm gonna press it because you got like all this part too is I didn't press any of that part, so I want to definitely press that. Finish it off and clean it off, and then I'll revisit it and see how I feel that because I don't really like to do a lot of like heavy balloony stuff because I feel like I'm not really that shapely anyway, and you don't need nothing to be making you even more like less shapely, but. I don't know, but I said I wanted to try it with these darn pants, and I can get us the rest. I'm not gonna say I'm so in love with it, but it's not like it ain't bad. But maybe once I finish it up and then like kind of put my own thing to it, then I'll be like, okay, I could kind of rock this, when I'm running. But it's not like I wouldn't say this gonna be like one of my faves. The look, that style is like really cool. I would prefer more so the dress than I would these. But it's still my jumpsuit and I'm still in the jumpsuit era. Hey friend. No pockets. You could put pockets in here though, but it doesn't. It gives you the illusion like if you put your hand into the side part, like if you take your hand and it'll make it look like, you know what I mean? Like that. It'll make it look like you had a pocket, but there's no pockets. It's not gonna be no pockets. And I don't think this fabric is too light to have the pocket. The only way you put the pocket in there is, again, just to say, yeah, I got pockets, but you wouldn't generally put nothing in the pocket because it would just weigh it down. And so it'll distort the look of the jumpsuit. So yeah. So I'll finish it off, but Me personally, just with this look, I will prefer. I think I would have preferred. I will prefer more the dress, opposed to the pants. But I'm still gonna wear it though. Once I put it all together, once I finish it, I'll see how I feel. But that's why I said I wanted to do your are they called parachute pants or whatever? Because it's like I like that look, but I don't know what it's gonna look like on me. So it looks super cute on you, but I don't know. You know what I mean? So I just want to try. I'm like trying out different things to see if it's giving or not. Because I've had something similar like this that I gave away to somebody. It looked super cute on them. And then I had something that I kept for myself, but it was more of a knit. And it was like a two-top pair, but it had like these at the bottom. And it was cute. But it had to grow on me though. But it was a knit. So it kind of fell a little differently. And so I did like that one. But the other one, I think it was a knit too. But it had something going on at the top. I don't know. But I was like, it didn't look cute on me, but it looked super cute with my girlfriend. So, you just try different shit out. So I am going to finish it because nonetheless, if it was nothing else, this thing it is comfortable. I will say that. And it's very flowy and very airy. So those are all the things that I like. All the things I need in my life. But we'll see. Once it's done, it might be, it might be a different thing. But it's not like, oh, you know. But it ain't gonna go in the trash though, because it's still something. If I didn't really want to necessarily wear out, I can I'll wear around my apartment. But I will wear this out. I mean, not like going out with girlfriend. I mean, just running errands, doing stuff, like stuff like that. But we'll see. Once I put it all together and finish this off, we'll see. And yeah. But that's what it's looking like, y'all. That is, I was supposed to be turning this back inside out. I'm like, why do it still look like that? Because I do need to press that. You definitely is a difference without pressing the other parts that I sewn up. So I want to definitely do that. And fix that top part. And go from there. Like I think it'd be good. All right, y'all, but we done. It is Saturday. I'll be home Saturday too. I don't think I'm doing nothing. So we can. That's why I say, are you on V, are you on Instagram? Because if so, what's your name on Instagram? But y'all, thank y'all so much. We are done for tonight. Next week, I'm going to be doing, even though I know you probably saw the flyer, but I'm also trying some new stuff out. So I want to show y'all, I'm going to be making this right here, and I'm doing this look right here. But again, this is all about trying new things. So I'm gonna show y'all what the fabric that I'm using for this. Can I get up there? Hold on. Can y'all see up? So I'm gonna be playing around with these two, and I don't even really be sewing with this. Now these two fabrics too, they're kind of off. They're not the same, but it don't need to be. Like, they're two different color yellows, so, but it's okay. So I'm going to be using this for the knit dress, but then I'm using this. I got this from Chicago Frocktails. Well, when I was in Chicago. So I'm putting these two together, and they're two different colors. They're two different yellows, and I'm still gonna work it. Okay. Okay. So be back next week to see that, because I want to see it too, sure. But I was like, no, I don't know if I want to do that. But why I chose to do both of them, because it tones like the other one. It tones the other one down. So it allows it looks comfortable. What pattern is that? What pattern is what? The one I just showed? You talking about the one I just showed? This one? or the one I just did on live tonight? Because I plan on doing like view D. I want it to be long, like the outer part to be long and then the dress underneath to be short. I'm just trying to use fabric that I already have. I think putting that mustard yellow underneath that bright yellow will tone down, like give it more of a gold effect. Oh, the one I just made. Okay. Is this pattern. McCall 7402. I never knew that these were pants, so I was like, oh, I want to make these. I feel like if I would have had a heavier weight fabric, because that fabric is super light, so it's giving me more of a balloon effect opposed to like the kind of structure that I wanted to have. But this arm part is still giving me like I thought I adjusted it this time. The dress comes with what? This one? Everything comes with it. It's... Wait, do it? Do this thing come with a overlay and lip very? Yeah, it does. It's the dress. I think, sure, don't give me a... If it don't, then I'ma just create it with it. Because I thought it did. But I guess they gotta show you. Oh, child. Hold on. Don't give me the line. Do not give me the line. Because I thought it did come with it. Maybe it's just the overlay. You said all these clothes now? No, it is the dress in the overlay. Cause it's saying right here, so it's telling you, child, is it? Stitch overlay front and back to shoulders of French seams. I don't really fuck. I think it's just the. No, well, it is just the overlay, y'all. It is. It is just the overlay. It is the overlay to the dress, but it's. I thought it gives you the dress and the over, like the dress underneath it, but no. This is just the overlay. Fitted pull over dress has overlay and lift variations. Child, I don't know. I think it do give you. Wait, where's the pieces at? But the pieces is. It's saying, yeah, it do. It gives you the dress. It's just a basic dress, front, back, and then the overlay. Child, I don't even know what. I'm looking at everything else but the damn pattern pieces. I told you I'm tired. Like I'm doing. I am tired. I'm tired. Oh, Shishi, I don't know if you heard, because I was talking about, I was like, Shishi, you still here? But I was talking about the green outfit you posted on Instagram. Now I want to make it like minus the button. Like I think I just want to make it like a duster, the shirt part. But now I want to make it, and I know I got that pattern somewhere, and I got to deep dive and find it. But yeah, so that's what's going to be next week. And again, it's just because I just want to play around with it. Because I bought that, and I'm like, I don't even know where. I just thought it was so cute, and I'm like, so yeah. I'm gonna put that mustard underneath that, and that should probably kind of give it more of a gold like effect, like goldish yellow effect, and hopefully that looks cute. I mean, in my head, like when I put it together, I was like, oh, I could work this, but you said please me. I just gotta find the pattern. I do want to make, when you posted, I said, oh my God, this is so cute. It's not something generally that I feel like I would have made, but then I started thinking about some fabric that I wanted to use to do it, but now I got to see if I have enough fabric to do all three pieces. That's going to be the thing. So, unless I play around. But see, yeah, I don't know. But I want to make, when I saw you posted it, I said, oh, I feel like this is like grown. Like I'm like, this is like grown. 3 pieces? Oh yeah. It's definitely stepping outside with that. So I do want to do that. You said you know it'll look good on. We shall see. Cause you know I ain't no boob, so I don't know that part, that top part. I may have questions, Cheryl. But anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna find it because I was trying to look. I was trying to thinking I was gonna find it real quick the other day, and it was after about 15 minutes. I was like, this is not gonna be quick. So now I'm gonna have to go through all of my bins and see which one is in. Cause I know I do have that pattern though, but I probably wouldn't have never made it if I didn't see yours. It's like, oh, this is cute, but then it's like, child, do you want to make all that? But now I want to make it. So yeah, almost 8 yards. Yeah, I don't know. She she says Sid ties me her outfit, y'all. But yeah, that outfit that is really cute. I said, oh, when I saw that today, I said, oh man, this girl gonna have me. Gotta go. Oh man, I'm gonna have to find that pattern because that's really cute. And I need to do it while it's like fresh on my brain, like I want to do it. But yeah, I think I am. So thanks a lot, Shishi. Thanks a lot. Now I'll see how much fabric, how much Oh, and let me. You know what? Should I show y'all? Yeah, because I ain't gonna post it. Let me show y'all. So this is my last fabric that I got from Temu. So shout out to Temu. Temu need to be y'all gonna be shocked. Well, you may not be, but it when I tell you this fabric right here, I don't even know what I think I'm gonna use it for my cousin's wedding. I mean my cousin's wedding, for his birthday party. But let me show y'all real quick. And then we can go. Cause child, I keep saying I'm tired and then I keep talking to y'all. But I might put it, because I need to figure out what I want to wear for this. This is brocade though, but let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. I had to serge the ends to make sure it does not fray. But baby, when I tell you this is absolutely gorgeous, like I don't even think y'all is like getting the full effect of it from in there. But I got this from Temu. Mm-hmm. Yep. So, and you see how I got that block. So of course, you know, I want to play around with the ombre, like the variations of the colors, but it's a consistent thing. But I even like the other side too. Like you see how it has the, like I like both sides, and this is the wrong side. So, yeah. So I'm thinking I want it, but you know, this is very lightweight too. But you know, brocade, like you gotta line it because you'll be itching like a mug. But I think I wanted his birthday party is in August, so 50th. So I feel like I want to be stepping out with this, but I just don't know which what I'm gonna make, like what dress I'm gonna make for it. So yeah, yeah, yeah. So thank you, Temu. Look, we living in times where we gotta get in. We gotta get in where we fit in. So I shop everywhere. I shop everywhere for fabric. I shop everywhere for jewelry. Like, if I find something that's cute, I don't care if it was in a corner store, child. I'm getting it. But yeah, so this is my last Temu. My last Temu one. But what I was thinking, Shishi, this is what I was thinking to use for that other this is another Temu fabric, by the way, that I'm about to show you. But I was thinking this would be cute. I don't think I'm gonna have enough fabric though. But this is a Temu fabric too. But to make that outfit out of, because you know I'm in my earth tone vibe too. This is what I was thinking about using to make the one you just made. But I only have 5 yards of this, so I don't. And you know this is not really a technically 5 yards because it's African print. So I might have to go back to a drawing board and find another fabric to use, because this is the first thing that came to mind. Ooh, but I got some other Ankara. Maybe I can do my maybe I can play around with some fabrics. But this is what I was thinking about using for that. But I don't know. That was just my thought, my quick little thought that had me ready to make it. But yeah. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for rocking with me. I just wanted to show y'all some of my cause you know everything, like I know you can post every little thing, but I might get around to it. If I use this, then I'll probably post about it. But you know, if not, y'all saw it first. Cause I don't know. You said the bralette can be a different fabric. Yeah, it could be. Yep. It could, and I have another one that's up there that I could. Y'all, you saw that with the but it's not the same weight though. Is that gonna matter? Cause you know I don't be making bralettes and shit like that. I don't know. I was thinking I could probably use this for the bralette. You know what I mean? Cause it's still in the tone of that. Don't you think? So it's still in the family. You know what I mean? It's given. Don't they like me have the bralette part like this? I was thinking about that. The two. That would be so funny to have those circles right there on that part like that. Especially because I don't have no boobs, so that's really gonna be funny. That would be super hilarious. Shit, them circles is bigger than my damn boobs. That might be a little insulting. I don't know. You said send you the rest. The rest of what? The tan and brown? Jack could be a little bad because y'all with y'all little bad girly crew. You said cut those first. Cut the bralette last. You said, oh, okay. Yeah. I will. With Shishi, I'm gonna be all you gonna be like, girl, leave me the hell alone. Cause that is something I told you. Like the court Shamir, you good with corsets too. Them and V, look at my little corset friends on here. Child, y'all corsets be mad. Like I can't do no corset where you having back boobs, side boobs, and stuff be hanging all out. No, but the corsets be cute. Plus, it will make me look like I really got a shape. But even anything that say bony, I just skip. Like I just skip over because these little flapjacks, I had small boobs and they hang like it don't make no sense. Like, but anyway, I guess God didn't make me a creative, so He said get the creating, child. Because yeah, I be going through it over here with these tops. But I got my friends, I got the real divas on here that know how to do it. Because one thing what we not gonna be doing is making something and the thing all hanging down. So if y'all got me, then we can do it. Because outside of that, it's not gonna happen. You said the circle fabric. Okay. Child, you probably got it down there. You should be sending me some. But he said cut that. All right, I got you. I'm gonna do it. Child, I'm trying these I don't know. That's probably the most it's going to get because I don't do anything. All I do is walk. Now, I am going to start doing some other stuff because I want to, do some other stuff eventually. But I am not with some things, the weights girl and all that. I got a little Pilates thing, child. That thing collecting dust. I just like to walk. I'm like, can everything just come from walking? I mean, everything. Get the muscles, the toning, the butt, all that just from walking. No, it can't, but yeah. Right now, but anyway, but yes, thank you. All right, y'all, again, woo, child, we almost played 3 hours. Y'all see that? Shamir, don't be talking about me. She don't be saying that. She could be on here 15 hours and just be like, all right, y'all, well, getting ready to go to work. I'll come back and do this again with y'all. Like, no, I cannot do that. But I'm so proud of myself. It was 3 hours. That's a lot for me. So yeah. B, well, I'll get with you, send you a message, I guess on YouTube, child, or something, if you want to do the thing on Saturday, because I'm going to be home, so just, yeah. And I'm going to go find that pattern. Now I'm kind of hyped, so now while I'm here before I get in the shower, let me see if I can find that pattern, because I want to make that outfit. I do want to make that outfit. I want. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, because you know I'll be like I'll be out of here. Yeah, I'll be out 2 hours. I'm done. Simplicity. Yeah, 97.56. I have it. I know I have it. I just need to find it. Like I know for a fact that I have it because I thought it was so cute. But every time I looked at it, I was like, yeah, I'm not doing all that. And then here comes She. She don't never post on IG. She act like she halfway don't even want to talk to us over there. And then she gonna go post. I said, oh, I gotta find this pattern. I gotta find this pattern. Oh my goodness, I have to find that pattern. So yeah, I'm gonna go find it now. You said blame Shamir. Why? Shamir, you made it? Why I gotta blame Shamir? Or Shamir talked you into doing it? I'm blaming you. You the one that went back and got you more fabric. Talk about, no, I want to do this. And you made it several times already before. She made me oh, she made you post. You need to post. Oh, listen here. There, you have family on both sites. Like, I keep forgetting that some of the sewing community, because they just don't even come over to IG. Like, TikTok came back and then it's like running back to your ex. You know what I mean? Like, he ghosted y'all, then y'all just want to run back because now they back open. I felt some type of way about that. But no, when TikTok did what they did, I was like, I'm over it, yo. You is not gonna be playing around with my emotions, and I can't keep up with all these. I'm not techie like that, so I gotta focus on one thing. Like, I'll post the stuff to TikTok, but the way how I was on TikTok like that and trying to grow, nah, I'm over it. Yeah, I was like, we good. You can get somebody else. We good. You said, nah, you don't have that pattern? Oh, okay. You said you wrote, but yeah, they ran back to it. It's like, I said, not after they done did all that, and now everybody, now when I go in there, they like post 30 million times, and you gotta post 30 million times. Well, good thing I ain't on there because I can't post 30 million times a day. I'd be happy trying to get my one post up, child, and put stories up too, and be trying to, child, that is too much for me. Too much for me. But anyway, y'all, I'm really not, because y'all know I got to go. I got to go find that pattern. If you see it in my stories, then you already know. Like, y'all going to know because y'all was here. But if I don't put nothing in my story, y'all don't see that pattern in my story, then I don't know. So I'm gonna go look for it now because I feel it in my spirit. I know I have that pattern. I know I do. I know I do, but let me go look for it. Thanks a lot, Shishi. Yeah, and thank y'all. So I'll see y'all next week, same time, and say, oh, I meant to tell y'all too. We didn't have a eulogy, but my Fitbit, y'all, my Fitbit died on me the other day. So I got this this is like just a little smart thing, like to it's real lightweight. I mean, long as it gets my steps, we'll see tomorrow if it really counts all of my steps. But I was going to send it back. I'm so mad. I have all these little gadgets and pieces from my Fitbit. When I went to that water and I put my feet in that water, ever since after that, my Fitbit stopped. I'm not saying it had nothing to do with it, 'cause it might have been already dying anyway. And I guess, I don't know. But when I say I've been out of it the last couple of days because I don't have my Fitbit, so y'all say a prayer for my Fitbit. Let me tell Nikki to put that on the prayer list. Like, let me not. I'm not going to tell her to do that. But I was so hurt. Like, when I tell you, I was really going through it. Like, y'all understand. You're probably like, what? But it was a gift to my daughter, got it for me. So I was just going to buy another one. I was like, $200. Child, This thing was like $25. I said, all I needed to do is track my steps. I don't need none of that extra stuff. None of that. None of that. I said 200. That is not in the budget. Not in the budget. Long as it track my steps. So we gonna see tomorrow. I'll let y'all know. I'll give you an update if it's tracking, because it didn't seem like it was getting all of my stuff. But that's why I normally put my Fitbit on my leg, on my ankle, because I feel like it tracks it better. But I can't even do it with this thing because this little band. You know what? We're gonna tell the Lord thank you. And I'm not even gonna get into that because it may just work out just fine. We'll see tomorrow. So anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much again for like the 50th time, because I know I said I was leaving, but I really am leaving this time. I'll see y'all next week. Have a great night. If you do anything for the holiday, family, whatever, have a great one. Remember, tomorrow is Chris's birthday, so make sure y'all show her some love. I'm sure she gonna be posting because she's hacking something, y'all. So we gotta see what she gonna whip out with. But yeah, so have a good night. I will see y'all next week.